Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Awesome. Hello and welcome to the Veneto Club for this round 8 fixture between second on the table Bulleen Lions taking on the 11th side in the competition, Bentleigh Greens. Two sides at drastically different points in their season. For Bulleen, they'll be looking to continue on with their good form that they've had since the start of the season. Hoping to continue this hot streak of wins. 3 seems to be the magic number for this side. Last 3 games, 3-0 victories against Brunswick, Box Hill and South Melbourne. We're looking to continue that this afternoon against the Bentleigh Green side that is currently struggling just a little bit. They're a side that gone through a lot of change in the off-season, changed their name from Bayside United to Bentleigh. Had a lot of players leave during the off-season as well, but still very early in the season, and these sides will be feeling like they can make their way up the table if you're Bentleigh Greens. And we'll go through the starting lineups for this afternoon's sides. For Bulleen, in goals, number 1, Erin Hudson. Number 2, Leah Muldeary. Number 6, Isabel DeHarkis. Number 7, Betty Michael. Number 8, Alana Byrne. Number 11, Aroha Little. Number 14, Yuka Sato. Number 15, Lourdes Gonzalez. Number 17, Maya Markovsky. Number 20, Caitlin Storey. And number 22, Alana Cordolino. And for the visitors this afternoon, they line up as number 1, Minghu Chen. Number 5, Sarah Johnston. Number 6, Sienna Fogarty. Number 9, Coco Parker. Number 10, Olivia Bomford. Number 11, Sienna Leighton Welch. Number 12, Maeve Brown. Number 13, Jasmine Kane-Edwards. Number 14, Isabella Fernandez. Number 18, Madeline Cook. Number 22, Juan Han. Something interesting on the bench this afternoon for Bulleen. Much of this season, they haven't had a backup goalkeeper put on the bench. They finally have one this afternoon, and that is the experience of Emily Shields. She's going to be their backup goalkeeper. And hopefully for them, they won't need to use her. But it's always good to have a backup on the bench. And we're underway with Bentleigh getting us going. Fogarty launches it long. Knocked back by Muldeary. Bentleigh immediately pick it up, Bomford. And Olivia Bomford, seen her early touch of the ball. That pass didn't go the way she would have wanted, but she's going to be such a crucial player for Bentleigh this afternoon. Really talented player on the ball, able to create for her side. Has played a little bit higher at times this season. Nathan Moriano started her like a false 9. And she's gone back to a 10 sort of role. Yeah, she was so prolific last season for this side. You know, she'll need to have a big afternoon if the side has any chance of being able to get a win. And they're a side that are capable of beating Bulleen. Beat them last season in their first meeting, 2-0. Miwa Sasaki got the scoring. Under pressure here in this corner, and Cordolino put Madeline Cook under some pressure, so it will be a throw-in for Bentleigh. Johnston knocked forward, able to be brought down by DeHarkis. Plays it through to Cordolino, tries to play it into Markovsky, but that ball is blocked away. Ball came down. Bentleigh haven't cleared it just yet. Now Fogarty comes through. Only as far as Muldeary. Looking to play that in, but sends it out wide to Michael, who's not able to save it before it goes out of play, so it will be a goal kick. Chen playing it out. Down the line it goes. Hard, and not able to keep it in play. Under pressure, Gonzalez. Still a good possession in this game just yet. Byrne just lost side of that ball. And send it back to Erin Hudson. Goes long. Gonzalez not able to control it. Johnston now. Wayward pass, couldn't find Bomford. Storey just looking for a little bit of space and finds it, but the ball goes out of play as well. Bomford immediately shadowed by Storey, who's able to knock the ball out of play once again. Option, sends it inside. Sato not able to come away with the ball. So still Bentleigh. Pass intercepted. Chance to go forward for Bulleen, but good work rate there from Leighton Welsh to win it back immediately. Back to Sato now though for Bulleen. Gives it control. Middle. Sends it down for Portolino. Heavy touch, got in a little bit of trouble. Knocked away. Fernandez. He deployed in a more advanced role for Bentleigh. Started the season as a fullback. She's so quick. Will just be the key for Bentleigh going forward. Saw her score a goal against South Melbourne in round 1. Ball just knocked into space and only shots there. Sato. Nice cut back. Long range effort from Yuka Sato. Certainly ambitious. Fogarty. Needs to play out from the back. On the side. And now they may have a little bit of space here with Coco Parker. Got Fernandez up ahead of her. Lays the ball into space for Fernandez. Just a little bit too much on it. And Earnhardt Little able to clear away the danger. It's the first real sight we've seen of Bentleigh make their way out of their own defensive space. Coco Parker have a little bit of space, and maybe that pass is a little bit better, but the promising sides early on for Bentleigh. Bumford gives the ball back. Sato tries to send it long, took a deflection off Bumford. Taking possession here, Bentleigh. Just need to find pass to steady his tempo. Gonzalez comes away with it. Very nicely done, but never called back for an earlier foul. Still Brown, needing options, finally finds a teammate in Leighton Welsh. Immediately handed by Portolino as well. Sends it inside, and that pass certainly ambitious. Cut off by Byrne, now Sato. The runners up ahead, looks to just do the safe pass to Muldeary. And around it goes. One back by Bomford. To Coco Parker, got Fernandez in the middle, but he needs to wait for some more teammates to arrive. Bomford loses possession. Gonzalez not able to spin away from Johnston. Away from Southern United during the Bomford got a toe on it. Sato. Johnston at Southern United as well. Made the change though in the off-season. We've seen it for so many seasons. Stories immediately hounded and finally referee calls a free kick. The ball goes, but headed away by Fogarty. Yuka Sato comes along through it. Got the right idea, but just couldn't get the contact correct. The Harkers went straight to the path of Markovsky.
Has been a while locally, right? Yeah, looks so.
Back all back. Fogarty got the first contact. mode of attack. Leighton Welsh, they passed it out to Brown if she wanted it, and elected not to, and now the space is all closed up, so you have to recycle the ball and try and find a new entry into attacking phase of play, but Bomford loses possession out of play. Markowski. Gojiri to Markowski. Moving to turn away, but immediately pressed. Storey, long range effort. Wide goal, never really going to trouble Chen. Repeat what we've seen a few times in this game, and it's forced back to Fogarty. Pass out. Chen under immediate pressure from Cortolino. Does find Hahn. Johnston sends it long to Bonford. He's done well to bring it down. Nicely done from Olivia Bonford. Sends it forward into the path of Coco Parker. And read well in the end by Isabel DeHarkis. That is the idea. That's they feel is their best route to goal. Story. DeHarkis sends it out to Muldeary. Gonzalez. Sato tries to spin away from her former teammate. She's found in the process, but found little. Now out to Cortolino. Good Cortolino. Up against Brown. Finds a little bit of space. Sends it in, but Brown has done well to get back and protect our ball making its way into the middle of the box. So it will be a corner for Bulleen. There is. Take a couple of stumbles there. Kowski was there, but couldn't get the contact. Bonford tries to clear it away, but only as far as line of bird. Thumping effort, wide of goal. It's very chaotic in the box. Now Markowski's coming at the far post, and a few Bulleen players knocked off their path. Fogarty. Forward, it's the path to Coco Parker. He's done well to get front position and does win the ball, but Sato wins it immediately back. Options in the middle. Mainly, that was sloppy. Straight to green shirt. Parker. Sato. To Hudson. Switch of play here to Little. Immediately saw the pressure of Brown, so it needs to go back to a keeper. Back to Hudson. Muldeary. Looking for runners, and that pass is cut off by Kane Edwards. Johnston, back by Bulleen. Markowski, away from goal, and lost possession. Hahn, nice to set it forward for Isabella Fernandez, but couldn't find it. Markowski, just going to send it forward and ask for a chase to be on. Hudson's in the middle, sent across. Fogarty got a key route to it. Markowski came in and a good save from Chen. Needed to reach for it. Wasn't sure if it was going to go in that far post. Good opportunity there for Bulleen. Opening 15 minutes. Santo, high ball to the far post. Markowski there once again. Gonzalez with the follow-up effort. And blocked. It looked like Madeline Cook. So it will be another corner. Side as well. High ball to the far post. Markowski target once again. Cleared away, but only as far as Roha Little, who's going to take a long range effort, but straight into the hands of Chen, who didn't even have to move her feet. Too far ahead of the ball. Little. Portalino. Smart pass, but just a little bit too much on it in the end. DeHarkis. Portalino out wide. Still DeHarkis continuing on a nice run and a good effort on goal. Oh my days. Isabel DeHarkis. What a fantastic goal. A great run and an even better finish. Spectacular goal from the centre back. And what a way to open the scoring here at the Veneto Club. That is certainly a contender for goal of the week. Incredible run, just couldn't be stopped, and then that finish, that ball, good movement on it. And that's the goal that Bulleen need, and that's they're such a good side at ensuring their leads and making it difficult for sides to break them down. It's important to score the first goal. Bulleen's probably the opponent you want to score the first goal against more than anyone. Make it really difficult to get opportunities to score. Sato able to spin away. Still Sato. Come away with it. Yuka Sato still. Gonzalez in the middle. Sends it across into the path of Portalino. Is going to try and use her pace to beat Brown, but the ball bet both of them, so it's going to go out for a throw in. Brown down the line, but only as far as Little. Knocked down for Storey. One back by Bomford. Sent across, dangerous pass. Had to work hard. Sato. Markowski. Still Markowski with the run, and a good block in the end by Kane Edwards. Storey knocking it forward. And just going to be sent long by Leighton Welch. Hudson sending it wide for Moldiri. Gets a touch to it and gets the foul as well. Little. Storey. Under pressure, forced back to the keeper. Moldiri now. Markowski. Smart pass forward into the path of Michael, but cut out by Kane Edwards. Markowski not able to make her way through the wall of green. Muldeary works a different way in. Johnston. Bomford. Got to play it down though, Bentleigh, and Bomford's just going to send it out. Not quite sure who it is at the moment. Does look like it could be Juan Han. And it is. And she has gotten up just a little bit gingerly, so hopefully she's just had the wind knocked out of her and just able to regain composure. And Bulleen do immediately give the ball back to Bentleigh. Johnston out to Hahn. Back to Johnston. Quick passes here, and Bomford immediately trapped. Parker not able to win that ball. He's going to get a second chance at it. Little. Cordelino. Dangerous pass, and Fernandez not able to win it. To Harkis. Wanting to maybe get a second run. Going for a second goal. Storey. Byrne. Muldeary. Storey. Good pass, and looks to have opened everything up. Gonzalez down to Markowski. Sato making the run. Back to Markowski. Nice bit of play here from Bulleen. Still Markowski continuing the run and couldn't return the pass back to Betty Michael, but it will be a corner. Pass from Alana Byrne to Caitlin Storey just opened everything up, and Storey was just able to make a run forward, and everything just freed up a little bit of space, and Markowski almost found her way through on goal. But it's going to be Sato with this corner. High delivery into the middle of the box, missed a few, still bobbling around. Cordelino brings it down, sends it across. Harkis had a second chance at it, couldn't get it. Now a chance to break free here. Fernandez, heavy touch and straight for Muldeary, and able to clear it away. Just needed a better touch there, Isabella Fernandez. Little. Cordelino. Gonzalez, Sato, Muldeary, Gonzalez, Storey tried to feed it through for Sato, intercepted by Bomford. Bomford running it back in the middle of the park, but immediately swarmed. That's been the story for Bentleigh. Every time it looks like they've got a chance to make their way into an attacking phase of play, immediately surrounded by Bulleen players, making it very, very difficult. Michael tried to get an angle to send that cross in, couldn't do so, but it will be a corner. Sato. Gonna send in this time. High ball, and DeHarkis gets ahead to it. A comfortable catch in the end from Chen. And Isabel DeHarkis certainly got her shooting boots on today. This will score a header as well. Maybe she's going for the perfect set of goals. Markowski ran straight into Cook, who Cordelino with the strike on goal. Just wide. Cordelino trying to get her second goal of the season. Fun player. Played for FE Emerging last season. Made the move in the off-season. Really quick, pacey winger. Bumford. Story able to knock it forward, but free kick going to be called back. And a foul from Olivia Bumford on Caitlin Story. Harkis just going to set it up for Markovski, but headed away by Fogarty. Isabel DeHarkis is first ever goal. Sato, that effort. Not cleared away just yet. Still Markovski spinning away and took a deflection. Gonzalez with a follow-up effort. Fantastically quick thinking. Just happened to hit that shot right where the goalkeeper was standing. Muldeary. Gonzalez. Ox by Johnston. Sato, high ball to the far post. Falls for Cordolino. What can she do? Got a good angle and took a deflection off Brown, and it'll be another corner. Sato. High ball and brave bit of goalkeeping. Markovski is right in front of Chen. Fernandez. And that's just been the story of her afternoon. Very isolated. Bumford, smart little bit of play. Tried to feed it through for Parker, but Parker wasn't ready for the pass. Han. Fernandez, followed closely by Byrne. Able to spin away, looked to be fouled. Referee doesn't call anything. That is interesting. DeHarkis. Touch pass into the path of Markovski. Bumford. Found some space, sending it out wide to Hahn, but cleared away by Michael. Markovski. Sato. To Markovski. He's able to spin away from Johnston. Sends it out to Michael. Closed by immediately by Hahn. It was a timely challenge. Gonzalez just able to pick up the ball wherever she likes. Still Gonzalez turns and shoots straight into the hands of Chen. Harkis. That goes for a throw in. Middle. Down the line. And Gonzalez just going to watch it go out. Did take a deflection on its way through. So it'll be another corner for Bulleen. You know how much they love set pieces. So good last season. Scored so many goals off set pieces. And if you're listening to the commentary last week, John Clemente said that Cameron Friend told him they don't really practice set pieces. They're so effective at it. It'd be interesting to know what the secret is. Maybe it's just having someone tall like May Markowski. But they're pretty damn good at scoring from them. Lots of players involved. Sato, high ball to the far post, goes to Markowski and safely collected by Chen. Trying to play out quickly here at Bentleigh. Fernandez, that pass to Bumford needed to be sharper. Johnson just ran straight into Markowski. Michael, able to keep it in play. Just put a foot up and just said, "You shall not pass." Sato, that ball a little bit shorter to the Harkis, and it made its way through, but not onto goal. Parker, able to bring it down, so it's going to go back. Fogarty left it behind. Still Markowski. And Dave Brown was right there before he could reach the line of Cortolino, who won it back immediately. Sore. And just too far ahead of Cortolino. Brown. Fernandez has switched sides. Has switched off Muldeary, and now it's tasked with Roja Little to stop the pacey winger. Little, through the legs it goes. Arthur Cortolino, and good shielding done by Madeline Cook. Fogarty, Kane Edwards, couldn't find Parker, but Parker found the ball. Bomford switches on, but out it goes. Now they send it into the middle of the park for Leighton Welch. Chen. Fogarty. And one back by Bulleen. Bumford. Needy. Closed down by Sato. And there is Markowski. Long range effort once again. Straight into the hands of Mihu Chen. Our hands won't be cold at all at this point. Need to make a few saves in this game. Gonzalez. Story, heavy touch. Little. Gonzalez. Back to Little. Into the box. Fogarty with the heavy touch. Lucky for her, it just went straight into the path of her keeper. DeHarkis. Closely followed by Fernandez. DeHarkis able to finally get away and keep the ball in play as well. Pushing her side into attack, but that pass just didn't have the right execution. Now Bentleigh, chance to go forward. Bomford immediately swarmed as she's been all game. And an offside flag, but play's going to continue. DeHarkis. Gonzalez. Still Gonzalez. Able to turn away. Really nicely done. It's the path of Michael, but Fogarty is first there. Bomford. Kane Edwards back to Bomford. Back to Kane Edwards. Good bit of play, but Kane Edwards couldn't keep track of the ball. Johnston. Out wide it goes now for Maeve Brown. Got Coco Parker in the middle, and that's the path the ball goes, but that pass just too heavy in the end. Cortolino couldn't gain possession. Now that ball's chipped through for Fernandez, but she'd gone just a little bit too early. Caitlin Friend is just having a few words for the referee, and Caitlin Friend gets the first booking of the game. So Caitlin Friend gets a booking, 35th minute. Even when you are winning, there's always still, can always do better. Caitlin Friend is saying, referee, you could also do better. Referee for this afternoon's game, Benjamin Lapelio. Cortolino. Storey. Sato. To Markowski. Gonzalez. Slipping it through for Cortolino. Beautiful pass. Gone too early, and then a heavy touch. Wouldn't have counted, but that was beautiful to watch from Bulleen. Got to say, the acquisition of Yuka Sato, I think, has been a astute get from the Bulleen staff. Maya Markowski. Seems to have a really good connection. Markowski dropping a little bit deeper at times. He's getting involved in the build-up. It's been fun to watch, and we even got some changes compared to last season, seeing the likes of Alana Byrne playing at centre back. Typically saw her in like a 6-role double pivot with Paige Zoyce, but looking a lot better. Really aggressive here, Bulleen. Tried to switch her through for Markowski, and Markowski couldn't get the first touch. Now Markowski, easy finish. They lost the ball, but she didn't lose sight of it. And an easy finish to double the lead here for Bulleen. Spoke about how Maya Markowski is getting involved in the build-up, but she is a striker by trade. And an easy finish in the end. Just waited for the keeper to pick a side. Maya went the opposite way. Fogarty just going to launch it forward, and oh dear, she lost sight of the ball and took a slight touch off her as well. So they did gain some space on the pitch. Bumford back to Hahn. Cook. Bumford. Brown. Back to Bomford, who just wasn't ready for the pass. Little's just going to take it out of play. She just saves it in the end, and it might work out for Bentleigh. It's going to stay with them down this side. Brown able to win it back for her side. Still Brown. Throw in. Fernandez, Storey. Launches it long, but no teammates there. It was rare. We've seen Bulleen on that side of the pitch a lot all game. Kane Edwards. Hahn. Fogarty. Johnston. Hahn. And one back by Taharkis. Little. Fogarty. Just a bit of flexion for head. But cleared long. Little. Markowski. Back to Little. Immediately under pressure from Fernandez, who just gave a massive shove. Taharkis. Byrne. Moldieri. Sato making a run through the middle, and that's where the ball tried to go, but cleared away by Fogarty. Kane Edwards. Bomford. Markowski. Markowski once again. And Michael just couldn't find a teammate for the follow-up pass. So it will be a goal kick. Be an entertaining first 45 minutes if you're a Bulleen fan. Difficult to watch if you're a Bentleigh Greens supporter. I've had some moments earlier on in the first half. Got down on that left-hand side as they're going now. Fogarty was trying to find Parker, and they had a few chances going forward, but haven't really eventuated into anything substantial. But for Bulleen, they've done really well, controlled the tempo of the game, dictated where they want this game to go, and Yuka Sato has been influential. May Markowski as well. But a fantastic goal from Isabel Taharkis to get it underway. Just made a run all the way from defence and never really shut down by any Bentleigh Greens player, and a beautiful finish into the top right corner. Been an impressive 45 minutes for Caitlin Friend's side. Byrne. Nice leading ball for Michael. Cortolino at the far post, they can find her. Still Cortolino does get the effort. And there's the third goal. Felt like it was coming for a long time for Bulleen, and Alana Cortolino gets her second goal of the season. A really nice pass from Betty Michael across. Maybe wasn't the cleanest contact from Cortolino, but it doesn't matter because it's the third goal. The opening 45 minutes for the Bulleen Lions. And Stamping Authority is one of the better teams in the competition. They will certainly be there as we near the end of the season. We're a long way from the end of the season, but they will be there. We've seen them for many seasons in the past. Kane Edwards. Kane Edwards again. Fogarty. Bomford couldn't direct that header. It's the path of a teammate, but Parker made it work. Brown. Going to send it in for Fernandez, and Hudson going to be the one to collect. And it looks like we're only going to get one more minute of added time in this first 45. Brown. Still Brown. Going around in circles and picked off by Cordellino. Still Cordellino able to get that step on Brown. Nicely done, using her burst of pace. Sending it back across for Sato. It took a couple deflections and then another one. And that time off of Bentleigh Green's player. And I think it came off Xuan Han. Just had a difficult opening 45 minutes, and then to get the ball off your head onto the path of goal wouldn't be nice. Johnston got Parker outside. That's where the pass goes. Got Fernandez in the middle. Johnston short. Goes in between and then finds Sato only. Dahakis to Markovsky. And that is the end of the opening 45 minutes here at the Veneto Club between the Bulleen Lions and the Bentleigh Greens. And a lively 45 from both sides. More so from Bulleen, attacking-wise. For Bentleigh, it's been difficult going to really create anything going forward, but still another 45 minutes to go on, and wants to see how it plays out, but we'll take this halftime break and come back to see the rest of the action here at the Veneto Club. Hello and welcome back to the Veneto Club. Here for the second half between the Bulleen Lions and Bentleigh Greens. It is currently Bulleen who have a 3-goal lead at the half. A really dominant display from that side. Caitlin Friend would certainly be very impressed and very pleased with the way her side has performed. Really dictating the way the game has been played. Controlled the midfield with the likes of Caitlin Storey, Yukasado, and as well Lourdes Gonzalez, who's been getting forward as well. But really important and impressive half, and going to see a halftime substitution. Going to see Betty Michael, who set up Alana Cordolino's goal, make her way off the park for Katrina Nickport, who was with Heidelberg last season, and a fantastic player to have available off the bench. So we'll see how this Bulleen attack shapes up in the second half, with Nickport and Markowski up top, as well as Gonzalez. Dahakis scored the opening goal, and a fantastic goal it was. A long-range effort into the far right corner. Dangerous pass back, making a lot of work for Dahakis. She's able to keep it in play. She does. Uses keeper Erin Hudson to get away from trouble. And dangerous pass, and it's actually just going to go out of play. Muldeary not able to save it. Bomford under pressure from Byrne. Back to Bomford. Found a little pocket of space and then sent it back behind Juan Hahn. Byrne. Dahakis. Out to Little. And Nickport. Sorry, it's correction. Seen at halftime, Jessica Young has made her way onto the park as well. And it looks like it's Caitlin Storey who's actually made her way off as well. So that's a like-for-like sub. Nickport. That's the benefit of having a 3-goal lead. At half-time, able to make those substitutions and take care of your players. Played short to Nickport. Everybody was alert. And Markowski does get an effort, and there is the fourth. I think it took a touch off Gonzalez on its way through. Not sure if it's Markowski's, but it certainly took a touch. And all that matters to Bulleen, it's their 4th goal of the afternoon. I have to look at a replay of that to know who it really came off. Johnston. Cook. Markowski done well to turn away from trouble. Got Nickport up ahead, and the ball just went slightly ahead of her, but made it work. Still Markowski looking for options in the middle. Blocked away by Fogarty. Little. Chased by Parker. It'll be another corner for Bulleen. Sato. She's done all game. In charge of corners. This one a little bit flatter. It took touch off Byrne. Out for Cordolino. Young. DeHarkis. Muldeary down the line to Cordolino, who couldn't keep it under control. Fogarty. I've got to say, I think, not sure if it's going to go down as Mayor Markovsky's goal. It did end up, it looked like it took a touch off a Bentleigh Greens player on its way through, so it's either going to be an own goal or Mayor Markovsky's thought it may have taken a touch off Gonzalez. Was in the vicinity, but after looking at the replay, certainly not the case. Sato sending it out wide to Little. Has to work to keep the ball in play. Nick Paw. Long range effort from Nick Paw, but calmly collected by Chen. Gonzalez. Markovsky. Tried to switch it out to Cordolino, but picked off by Hahn. Got options up ahead. Goes back. Back to Hahn. Closely followed by Gonzalez. Brown. Couldn't direct that pass into the path of a teammate. Young. Muldeary. Still Muldeary. Spins away from trouble. Finds Cordolino. Nick Baugh. Chips it over the top for Cordolino, who's able to keep it in play. Sends it back through and easily collected by Chen. Fernandez. One-on-one against DeHarkis, who showed her strength. Markovsky headed into the path of a teammate, but nobody could bring the ball down. Brown, closely followed by Nick Paw, who just takes a shot across goal, but it will be a goal kick. And not able to be collected by Byrne. Fernandez beaten by DeHarkis. Young. Little. Down the line it goes to Gonzalez. Markovsky, that pass left a little bit short. Had to make her teammates work, so picked off by Bentleigh. And immediately given back. Young. Byrne. Nick Paw to Young. May have opened things up, but that pass certainly doesn't do the job. Brown. Markovsky. Finds Aroha Little. Nick Paw wins it after the ball took a couple of deflections on its way through. Markovsky back to Nick Paw. And leaves it for Gonzalez, who had just gone slightly early. Hahn. Out wide it goes to Brown. Making their way forward now at Bentleigh. Can they find that pass? They found Isabel Fernandez. Got Coco Parker in the middle. Still Fernandez. Tried to slip it through for Brown and couldn't find it through the tight space. June Hahn. Fernandez back to Hahn, but picked off by Young. DeHarkis. And Yuka Sato, haven't seen too much of her in the second half as Markowski just bombs it long. Kane Edwards has got to be mindful of the danger around and safely finds her keeper. Bumford, followed by Muldeary, tried to chip it over her head. Still Bumford, nicely done, but couldn't keep it in play. Muldeary, back to Byrne. Little. And Markowski wasn't able to bring that ball under control. Parker. Brown. And Nick Poor did really well to apply some pressure. Gonzalez now got Nick Poor up ahead. Uses her, got runners through the middle. Trying to Nick Poor, but it will go out for a corner. Played short to Young. Thought about the shot, closed down by Parker. Now came through Isabella Fernandez, and that ball a lot far away from her in the end. DeHarkis chips it forward into the path of Markowski. You just couldn't head it into the path of a teammate. Fogarty, now Bomford, back to Fogarty, but picked off by Gonzalez, who plays it out to Cordellino. Got Nick Poor through the middle, slips through the legs of Kane Edwards, and easily into the hands of Minghu Chen. Leighton Welch. Johnston. Just swarming pressure. That ball slipped through for Gonzalez, who's taking a beautiful touch straight across goal, and a beautiful finish from Lourdes Gonzalez to get the fifth of the afternoon for Bulleen. Once Chen committed to coming out of her goal, an easy touch around the keeper and a beautiful finish, and that's the fifth goal of the afternoon. If you're thinking Bulleen was stuck on just winning by 3 goals, they said, no, that's not enough. 3 goals not enough. Let's make it 5 today. And they've been doing so well in this game. They've really suffocated this Bentleigh Green side, made it really difficult for them to play out. They've rarely found any moments of joy going forward. Immediately under pressure, and that's the type of pressure I'm talking about. DeHarkis, Byrne, they're just closing down the space, making it so difficult for any of their attackers to have any bit of space. And now Bulleen trying to flex their muscle and go for some more goals. Leighton Welch found Bumford, immediately shadowed by Sato. Gonna play it into the space for Fernandez. What can Fernandez create? Got Parker and edging a little bit closer to help. Bumford, still Liv Bumford, done well to fake out Sato. Still Bumford, needs an option to pass to. Finds Fernandez, He sends it across and cleared away by Byrne. Leighton Welch brought down by Fernandez, and then she fell as the ball went the other way. Markovsky back to Sato. Young. Muldeary. Going to chip it forward, and there is Alana Cordolino using her speed up against Fogarty. Still Cordolino in, out, passes it across, and cleared away by Brown. But it's going to come straight back. Nick Paul. Sato. Little. Markovsky. Sato. Back to Markovsky. Left it behind. Had to go back and retrieve it. Still Sato. One back by Johnston. Parker. Young. Done well since coming on. Jess Young. And a great outlet for her side. Gonzalez. Sato. Markovsky back down to Gonzalez. Long range effort. And a good save from Chen. Really feeling confident now. Johnston. Kane Edwards. Parker. Heavy touch into the path of Cordolino. One back. Hahn. Fogarty. Dangerous pass. And picked off. Once again, Nick Paul. Knocked away by Fogarty, but won back immediately by Bulleen. Byrne. Muldeary. Cordolino. Under pressure, done really well. Small alert, Alana Cordolino. Small but mighty. Able to hold her ground. One of the most electrifying players in the competition, Alana Cordolino. Fantastic to watch. Young. Slipping it through, but only as far as Fogarty. Parker. Leighton Welch. Bomford. Able to spin away, send it long, and Fernandez not able to keep it in play, but there will be a throw in. They want to play quickly here, and we're going to have to bring it back. We're going to see a substitution here for Bentleigh. First of the game, Coco Parker is going to make her way off the park. And we're going to see the introduction of Gabrielle Simpson. And a difficult afternoon for the attacker. Hasn't got much reward for her efforts. Kane Edwards able to knock it out of play. Cordolino. Sato. Young. Alert to the danger. Really nicely done from Jess Young. Read that really well. Just couldn't slip that pass into the path of Katrina Nickpaw, a fellow substitute. Bomford looking for options up ahead. Fernandez certainly went early. It was the right move, but just too early. All credit really has to go to that Bulleen defence. He took a step up right at the perfect time and led Fernandez off. Markovsky. Young. Try to find Markowski, who's actually made it work. Nicely done from Mayor Markowski. Still Markowski. Gonzalez under pressure. Not able to turn away from trouble. Young, heavy touch. Picked off by Bomford. Gonzalez. Slipping it through for Cordolino. On goal. And into the hands of Chen. Bomford may just have a chance here. Long-range effort from Liv Bomford. And Hudson able to collect in the end. We've seen Liv Bomford score some spectacular goals this season. Saw one against FV Emerging. It was very, very impressive. Byrne. Muldeary. Cordolino. Under pressure from Hahn. Still Cordolino. And into her side. A throw in. Byrne. Little. Markowski. Stolen by Bomford. Still Bomford trying to make something happen. But just couldn't slip that pass through, but it's found a way back to Bomford. Johnston. In the box, heavy touch. Sends it across, and it's going to be a corner. DeHarkis and the Bulleen defence calling for a handball, but referee disagrees, so it will be a corner for Bentleigh. High ball. Everybody missed it. Cordolino, burst of pace, just going to knock it forward. Here goes Alana Cordolino, able to beat Johnston. Doesn't have anybody else in support. She's going to go by herself. Still Cordolino. Johnston seems to have given up. Sends it across. Gonzalez, heavy touch, and a beautiful finish. Gonzalez gets the goal, but that's all Alana Cordolino. A fantastic run from a corner. Beat Johnston. If it was a foot race, you knew who was going to win. And then taps it across for Gonzalez, his second goal of the afternoon. And that is why Alana Cordolino is one of the best players to watch in the competition. Johnston, as soon as she got in that foot race, knew that there was really no chance of catching her. And that is sixth goal of the afternoon for this Bulleen side, who have flexed their muscle throughout the entirety of this game, dominated in every phase. And it reflects on the scoreboard. What an impressive display from Caitlin Friend's side, showing the different ways they're able to score. Leighton Welch, Nick Port, Markowski, Gonzalez, Nick Port, Little, able to save it, but not very well, and Markowski's trying to chase before it goes out of play, and able to do so. Nicely done. Sato, still in the box, needs to find something, trying to work her way through the space. Winner side a corner. Fancy bit of footwork. Couldn't get a shot on goal, but does win a corner, so You're 6 goals up. It all seems pretty good. High ball from Sato. Markowski got ahead to it. I couldn't direct it. It's the path of the goals. Muldeary. Nick Bork. Back heel, but only to the path of Kane Edwards, and it will be a goal kick. Fogarty. Johnston. Kane Edwards. Gonna bring it down. Johnston, and too far forward for Hahn. Gonzalez, able to win it away from the pack. Finds Markowski, heavy touch though. Still Markowski, working her way through. Maya Markowski just ran straight into, it looked like it was Cook. Won her side, free kick just on the edge of the box. Thought for a second Maya Markowski was going to do a long range effort like we saw last week. And I know the war's lining up there, but feel like they may have to take a few steps back. Just a few. And that's right. Just a slight stroll closer to goal. Markowski. We'll need to guess what she's going to do here. Markowski with the effort, through on goal and just wide. Took a deflection on its way through. Looked goal bound and timely touch and deflection away. We're going to see another substitution. Alana Cordelino, after a fantastic and impressive showing from her, is going to be replaced. And we're going to see Emily Shields also make her way on for Erin Hudson. And it looks like, as well, Nia Salehi has also made her way onto the park. That ball's brought in. Markowski got ahead to it, still bobbling around, and in the end collected and got a few players down. And looks like it's Santa Fogarty just took a heavy collision in the box. Sato heads it back. Johnston won it back for Bentleigh. Bomford looking for options, immediately swarmed and loses possession. Markowski able to turn and go. Got Nick Poor up ahead. Still Markowski. Closed down by Brown and Johnston, and it'll be a throw in for Bulleen. I'm going to play quickly here, and it's going to be called back. Young. Sato. One back by Sato. Not to giving away possession. Going to slip it through for Young. Sato once again. Nick Paul tried to feed it back to Sato. That pass a little bit short. Simpson. It may just be through Bomford. Able to get away from Nick Paul, who has to track back. And Bomford took an untimely slip on the synthetic pitch here at the Ven. Gonzalez able to turn away. Beautiful footwork. Got options through the middle. And slipped through, but Kane Edwards able to knock it away. And just a little bit of miscommunication there on the far side. Young not able to control that pass. And that ball's just sprayed out wide for Fernandez, but once again, too far ahead of her. It would have been fun as a little side part of the game. Would have been interesting to see a foot race between Isabella Fernandez and Alana Cordelino. I'm eager now to find out who is the quickest person in the competition. I feel like if we were doing a sprint race, those two would easily be, fifth or sixth lane. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. We're going to see another substitution for Bentleigh as Sienna Leighton-Welch makes her way off the pitch for Renee Sofronides. Byrne looking to go, and that ball's forced back. Byrne. Muldeary back to Byrne. Just going to thump it long, and that sounded like a gunshot. It's crazy. Little. Straight into chest of Brown. And that ball finds Markowski, who's found a little pocket of space. Still Markowski. Inside she goes, and that effort was certainly ambitious. But when you're 6 goals up, I think you're entitled to try those sorts of shots. Muldeary to Gonzalez. He was able to win it away, but fouled Hahn in the process. Fogarty tried to play it to Hahn. Saleh not able to control the pass. Fogarty. Kane Edwards. Sofronides just sent it long and able to be saved by Simpson. It's the middle of the park it goes. Gonzalez. Not the cleanest touch. Young made it work. Out wide now to Little. Got Nick Paul up ahead. Plays it short to Markowski. Back to Little now. Closely followed by Bomford, and through the legs it goes. A really cheeky bit of play, and a cross goal it goes, but Saleh hadn't made the run. Kane Edwards. And Nick Paul came charging through. And, you know, it's always fun to see the athletic prowess of the people in the stands. And, got to be honest, a man who tried to save it. Quick feet, bad hands. That's just my only observation. Saleh. Able to turn away. Nicely done. And couldn't get it all the way through. Muldeary. Byrne. Able to pick it off. Young. Heavy touch. Makes it work. Still just Young. Closely shadowed by Johnston. Out to Little once again. What can she create this time? Going to play it forward for Markowski. Who's able to save it, but with no real end result. And that ball over the top, but Alana Byrne had already had the right position, and Shields will just knock it into the middle of the park. Bomford waiting on it. Finally gets the pass away to Hahn. Hahn one-on-one against Muldeary. Plays it through to Simpson. Needs options. Sends it across. Dangerous pass. Johnston with a long-range effort, and always too far underneath the ball. Harkis. Byrne. DeHarkis. Markowski to use all of her height to save that. Young. Johnston. On it back here, Bentleigh. Can they get a consolation goal in this game? DeHarkis took a bad touch, but Shields off her line quickly, read it well. Harkis. Markowski. Got the switch on to Saleh. She can send it out that way, and that's where the ball goes. Near Saleh. Got Nick Paul through the middle, just couldn't get the pass away. Hahn. Followed closely by Muldeary. Kane Edwards. Sato leaves it for Byrne. Markowski. Young. Nick Paul. A little further away from goal than she'd like. Byrne. And there is, if you heard that loud noise, that is from the Bulleen bench. DeHarkis. Sato. Back to DeHarkis. Young. Gonzalez. Muldeary. And back to Emily Shields, who last weekend was on the bench for Melbourne City in the A-League Women's Grand Final. Didn't play. Melbourne City, unfortunately, couldn't get the win. As Maya Markowski picks off from Brown. Still Markowski. Sends it across to Nick Paul. Long-range effort. Nick Paul off the crossbar. Oh, so close to making it a seventh. That was a great effort and a beautiful touch now for Fernandez. Forward for Simpson. Still Simpson. Goes back inside. Leaves it for Bomford, who takes the shot. And easy as you like for Emily Shields. Young. Chipping it through for Gonzalez, who is on a hat trick. Still Gonzalez takes the effort, and that was easy for Chen. Certainly ambitious. Sato. Young. Tried to feed it through for Saleh. Han. Fogarty. Simpson. Able to turn away from Byrne. Still Simpson. And picked off by Little. Young. Johnston. Fernandez straight to Jess Young. Markowski. Feeding it through for Nick Port. It's been lively since her introduction in this game. Still Nick Port hugging the line. Took a couple of deflections. Going to go back to her. Saleh. Still Saleh. Young. Back to Saleh. He's going to take an effort on goal and, well, wide. Maldieri. Down the line for Simpson. Bomford. Did well to shield it away from Young. Johnson. Out to Brown. Got Fernandez up ahead. That's where the pass will go. If it can stay in play. And just started to angle out and had gone out of play. Two difficult weeks for this Bentleigh Green side. Fell last week. 6-1 loss to Alamein at home. Need to steady the ship. They've got 2 wins to their name so far this season. Sitting in 11th. They certainly had some positive moments. But it's been up against a side like South Melbourne and Bulleen, where they've really struggled. As that's a really difficult challenge there. It took like it could have taken a deflection off Emily Shields on the way through. Got away with one there as Gonzalez had gone. Gonzalez had gone early, potentially. Cook to Harkis on the head up. Colombian American Florida Harkis has been an absolute star for this side as Hahn goes in an effort on goal. Been great to Harkis for this side. It's with the Portland Thorns. NWSL, but it's been really impressive all game. Directing teammates, really impressive to watch. Byrne, Sato, back to Byrne. And that pass is dangerous and picked off by Fernandez and then off to Harkis. Everything going her way today. Little. Markovsky. Not able to make away from Brown the first effort. Did the second time. The ball had gone out of play. And coming up for the remainder of the weekend, obviously South Melbourne and Calder kicked off their game at 4 o'clock. Burundara taking on Box Hill here at the Veneto Club at 8. I'll be taking you through that call as well. That pass taken away. The Veneto Club is popular in the NPL women's competition. Saleh not able to get that ball as Sofronides clears it away. But for both these sides, looking ahead, it's going to be a big clash for Bulleen. Friday the 17th of May at 6:15 as they take on the Preston Lions at BT Connor Reserve. That's going to be an absolute blockbuster, top of the table clash. And for Bentleigh Greens, they host Essendon Royals next Saturday at 4 o'clock. Down at it's going to be Nick Paw with the delivery. Highlights the far post where Markovsky is, but just slightly overshot her. Markovsky found a little bit of space, got dragged down. It's going to be a penalty. Smartly done from Maya Markovsky. And things just get from bad to even worse for Bentleigh. Be interesting to see. Gonzalez is sitting on a hat trick at the moment. Maya Markovsky did win the penalty, and she's got a goal to her name today. See who takes it. And it will be Maya Markovsky. Penalty specialist. Markovsky slots it away. Almost saved by Chen. And that is the full-time whistle. Last kick of the game by Maya Markovsky. A difficult afternoon for the visitors, but all things turning up on the sunny side for the Bulleen Lions, who continue their dominance in the NPL Victoria women's competition, getting another win. 7 goals to the good. A fantastic display from Caitlin Friend's side. Saw some really impressive performances. Isabel DeHarkis, Maya Markovsky, Lourdes Gonzalez, Alana Cordelino, who went off, and even Caitlin Storey, who went off at halftime. But a really impressive display from this Bulleen Lions side. Can't wait to see their next clash against Preston Lions in a top-of-the-table clash next Friday for Bentleigh Greens. Have to regroup and find a way forward for this side. Having a difficult start to the season. But I have been Pekua Frimpong, taking you through the action. And stick around after you watch the South Melbourne Calder United game. Come back to the Ven as Burundara take on Box Hill.